Chicklets, today we are going to go over the top 10 cards that have gone up, top 10 basketball cards that have gone up over the last 30 days. So that encompasses so that goes back to the preseason and, of course, the start of the regular season. And there's some pretty interesting things there that I would not have guessed. You'll want to see what that is. First of all, I want to remind you of the Sports Card Society, where almost every day I send an exclusive video to my members outlining a sports card pick that I am buying, as well as the research behind it and the exit strategy that I'm going to do. For instance, about a month ago, I was recommending Nikola Jokic, PSA 10 Prism. We're getting it for around $400. Today, the latest one sold for, let's take a look-see, $950. So that's a pretty good return in a month, wouldn't you say? Also recommended the John Morant Select Courtside PSA 10. We're getting that for around $700. Latest one of that sold for solid, almost $2,300. So pretty good there. Also, members of the society get discounted PSA grading. You get 20-day. We hook you up with 20-day PSA grading for just $25. If you go on the PSA website, you'll see that they have 25-day grading for $50. So which would you rather have? 20-day grading for $25 or 25-day grading for $50. Your choice. Also, you're able to message me on Instagram as a member, and I'm going to be putting together a private group for members to talk amongst each other, like a private Facebook group or a private Instagram page. You know what I'm saying? All right, give this video a like, please. And go ahead and subscribe so you get notified of the hotness, the fire that's coming out when it comes out immediately, because timing matters in sports cards. Let's get into it. So I'm here in the Market Movers tool. I pulled up all the basketball cards graded in PSA 10 over the last 30 days. I'm in the price movements by card section. There's a lot of stuff to choose from over here. This is what I'm at for this. I could also have looked up by player, sales, all kinds of stuff to look up. Some pretty wild, amazing stuff. This is by far one of the most powerful tools that I use in making money in sports cards, no doubt about it. I don't even understand how people do it without using this. I'll leave a link to the Market Movers tool in the description. Use code SOCIETY for 20% off your first month or your first year, depending which subscription you choose. I highly recommend getting the year, because then you get 20% off 12 months instead of just 1 month. And I think the year is already a lower price per month than the month-by-month subscription. So save money there, but that's not even the point. The point is, this thing makes me a lot of money, and I think you'll get a lot of enjoyment out of it too. All right, let's dive in. First guy, Colin the Sex Man Sexton, looking at his 2018 Prism Silver PSA 10. This card has had 35 sales in the past 30 days. Minimum sale $360, max sale $13.99. Currently, his average is about $9.11. At the beginning of the 30 days, his average was about $360. So I'm going to click this handy little button right here, and we're going to pull up his chiz art. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. Sexton. Oh, yeah. And it looks like 30 days ago, well, this is more than 30 days because this is actually a 3-month chart, but you see where it's come from. So 3 months ago, he was at $300. His latest sale, $950. Pretty damn good return. Now, this is, look at that. I mean, even, let's go here, because this is 2 days before the season started. He was still at $360. So if you bought Sex Man before that, you'd be doing pretty good, although he's been kind of hovering around this $900 thing. But he has been quite a, it's been a little surprising. So I'm going to click this button. It's going to pull up all his eBay things for sale with this nice refined search. Buy it now. Page isn't working. Of course it's not. eBay hates me sometimes. Kind of, I think it's just biased. It knows I like to rock it. So what do we got for sale? Come on, you gonna do that to me again? All right. Well, there's only 23, so let's go through, see what he's got here for sale, just in case. It looks like they're all running, but you come in here and make an offer on some of these. Come here, offer this guy something under 900, maybe 800. You know, that's what I would recommend doing if you want to get into the Sex Man. I don't know if I want to buy him right now, because I think he's kind of, it looks like he's kind of teetered out. That's another reason, like, here's one reason why this Market Movers tool is so valuable. Like, I can see by the data that he's teetered out, like it's flat up here. Like, it went up, that's great. If you bought back here, fantastic, and it came all the way up here, but it's teetered out. So if you think for some reason he's going to do something else amazing, I mean, he might get a spike here and there if he has a super duper crazy game, but he's been consistently good, and it's put him at this stratosphere, this level. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't know. He'd have to like make the playoffs or something to make this thing, because this is the kind of his ceiling slash. This is kind of the ceiling he's hitting right now. That's what I'm saying. And he can certainly drop if he gets hurt or something like that, but I think it's hard to bust through this ceiling without doing something kind of impressive. So, next guy. We're going to go through 10, so I'm going to have to pick this up a little bit. Mr. Kelton Johnson, that makes a lot of sense because this guy's cards have been going off. This is a guy that I recommended to my society back in October, so we've made a lot of money off this guy. And here we are with some October charts. We were buying this for, I don't know if I bought any of his silvers. I remember, I think I was mostly pushing the base PSA 10. We were getting those for a stupid, well under $100. And the raws were like, $10 or less. We've made some really good money off him. And he's pushed his way up to about $900 too. He's pushing 1,000. I don't see him necessarily going up much higher than this right now. Maybe not. Depends on how you feel about Kelton. You think they'll make the playoffs? If you think they'll make the playoffs, this card can certainly go higher because he can show his stuff on a more prime time, on a more national level, in a game that means a hell of a lot. That's important. Next one. Kelvin Johnson again. He wins the third award. All right, but this is his Prism base. So this is what I was talking about. This is more what I was recommending to my society because I try to recommend cards that many people as possible can buy. Right? So we were buying him for, like I said, under $100, and now he's going for solidly over 200 with a high of over 300. I've sold all my Kelvin Johnson at this point. I will put it that way. But then again, I bought him back here. Do I want to buy back in? I don't know. If I could get it for under 200, maybe. I'm only saying that because I can look at this chart and tell where the good buy points would be. If I could get it for under $200, let's pull them up on eBay. By the way, instead of doing that, what I could do is I could just hit this button and say, hey, when this card goes below, when a sale goes below 200, notify me. And Mark Movers will just notify me, and I'll be like, hey, all right, now I got to look at this card. Maybe it's in a price that I want to deal with. Are you going to hate me? eBay didn't hate me. $329. That looks about what they should be going for. Granted, coming from China, $280. I would be making offers here. These guys are putting out their numbers. Definitely make an offer on that. But if you believe in Kelton, go ahead. I believe in Kelton. I did. I think he's really good. That's why I recommended him to my society in October. And because he was dirt cheap. And I was like, listen, this guy's not really going to go much lower. He played a good amount last year. He killed it in the G League. And he played a good amount in the actual NBA and did pretty decent. And I was like, I think this guy's going to do pretty good because I felt like there were minutes available for this guy. And he has exceeded my expectations, honestly. And it's nice when that happens. Next guy, number 4, we're going to have to pick this up a bit. Jaylen Brown, that makes sense. He's been massive scorer. Him and Tatum. Although, God, did Jaylen get... I think he's on the COVID list right now. And this is silver, so that's pretty awesome. Boy, you were going for 600 in October, huh? Of course, so now he's over 2,000. Ooh, that would have been a good buy. I don't think anyone could foresee that he was going to be as kind of prolific of a scorer as he's been. I mean, he has been scoring a lot of freaking points. Jaylen Brown, if you think he's going to continue and you think they're going to make it to the playoffs, I would recommend buying that card too. I mean, it's up to you. It's my opinion. Lebron, of course, buying Lebron, in my opinion, is basically always a good thing to do. Not always. I mean, come on. It's not necessarily what I mean. Not in this case. This card's been overall just going down. It just seems that over the last 30 days, the Market Movers tool must have picked up. What would have been 30 days ago? What's today? 16th? So 46.50. So it's just that this one sale happened today and it kind of tricked the Market Movers tool. So not a card I'm interested in. Next, we have Mr. Collins, Sexman, again. Prism base this time. So, because he's all about that bass. He's all about that bass. Whew, goodbye. Would have been goodbye. Look at that. $100 or less. Spiked up to 300. What a great return. Where else can you get these kind of freaking returns, right? What's your 401k getting you? If you're lucky, 5% a year. I doubt you're even getting that. Probably 3% at best. On average, anyways. I mean, not that I'm saying, hey, this is just slam dunk, put all your money in sports cards. It's not what I'm saying. But I feel, is my opinion, I feel like people should put some of their money in sports cards. And not necessarily to flip them immediately. I mean to hold them. I wouldn't be looking to hold Colin Sexton long term. He hasn't done anything. But like buy some LeBron rookies. Like the other day I bought a LeBron rookie for $300 and it's pretty low pop count. Like really low. And I'm just going to hold on to it. No hurry to get rid of it. Same thing with Kobe's. I really recommend getting Kobe's right now because he's going to be inducted in the Hall of Fame here in about 3 months. And he's going to have a documentary coming out this year most likely. And it's just... it's going to make his stuff go bananas. Just hold your Kobe's. Next, Nikola Jokic makes a ton of sense. This is a guy I was recommending to the society back in October, all the way through December. And it's such a low pop count card, and he's such a good player. And obviously, it's on super example this year because he took another step up. And he's just like, I don't know. Does he keep going up? Maybe. I think I would actually still buy him if I could get one for $8.59. I would buy that So it's just about finding deals. Let's go on eBay real quick. I know this video is getting a little long. I'll put links in the description to some of these good ones too. Like, see this whole nice refined search here. I'll put a link to this exact search in the description, maybe with some of the other cards too. So you can just click that and save yourself a lot of time. Because if you come in here and type in Nikola Jokic 2015 Prism, you're going to have hundreds of results because everybody puts the word Prism in their description, even though it's not. They don't have a Prism card. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you do. Buy it now. Oh, eBay hates me again. Anyway, so I'd come in here and make some offers. These are all bids. Too high, but you can make him an offer. Seems like he's probably not going to come down that far, but who knows? Make an offer. Nikola Jokic, still a guy I'm high on. Next guy. Kobe. What was I talking about? I'll definitely leave a link to this in the description. I really like this card. Do I need to say that again? 860. Look at it. I really like that card. This is with the coding. I feel like you should always get these cards with the coding. Population fairly low, 1,658. You could have bought back here for 860. That's ridiculous. That didn't really happen. That's a bull. That's a BS sale. That's not real. Someone did that to try to trick things and just artificially inflate the price. But the thing is, it's just naturally going up where it is. I would buy this card right now for like $1,700. I feel pretty confident about that because looking at this chart, he's had a real sale of 2,000, real sale of 22.25. I'm going to pull this up on eBay. Are you going to hate me, eBay, or are you going to give me the goods? Give me the goods. When I'm done with this video, I am going to go make an offer to this listing. Yes, I am. Let me confirm. Let me see what eBay shows me for sales. Recent sales. 1,100. Goodness, that was a good buy. Oh, wait. Is that PSA? That is PSA. That's old PSA. Ooh, these are old PSA gradings. Wow. 1,100, 1,150, 1,250. Oh, but what am I doing? I want ended recently. 16 Honda. So this search must have refined out some of the, because it's all depending on what they put in their listing, all the words. So it must have refined out these sales that came up for 2,000, 2,250 must have screened them out somehow. But goodness gracious. Let me get rid of the sold again, because now I'm excited. I'm going to go in and make that guy an offer. I'm done with this video. Unless you beat me to it, I'll still leave a link in the description for it, because there's plenty out there for everybody. $1,750. Make me an offer. Man, I will. Yes, I will. Because come 3 months from now, this card's going to be over, my guess, my opinion, I think a good chance it's over $3,000 by the time it gets announced into the Hall of Fame. And when a documentary gets officially announced, hold your trousers, because you're going to go on a rocket ship if you have this card, or any of his rookie cards, really. But this is one of his better ones. I really like this one. What did it say the population count was? 1,658. His Topps one that everyone goes after the most, his regular Topps, as many more than this. I don't remember how many exactly. Actually, you know what? Let's look it up real quick. Because I'm in the Market Movers tool. It's quick to look up. We'll just click that. Go to the Topps basketball. All about that base. By the way, give the video a like. I really appreciate it. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think of it. Let me know what you'd like to hear about. And subscribe, because there's a lot of in-depth research videos like this coming out all the time, and you want to find out about them like that, because especially in season, timing is everything. 2,656. So that finest one has about 1,000 less in existence than this one. This is actually a little bit lower number than I thought, because I thought it was actually closer to 3 or 4. It's pretty close to 3, but I thought it was closer to 4. This card's really been on a rise. It's good. I wouldn't even say, I would say buy this card too, because I think it's just going to keep going up, honestly. Like, it's Kobe. I mean, it's Kobe. Again, he's going to be in the Hall of Fame in like 3 months. And there's going to be a lot of media attention on him, which is going to bring eyeballs on him. And he's going to have a documentary. It's just by Kobe. Jaylen Brown is prison base. That makes sense. Another Kobe. I didn't even need to put it in, because there it is anyways. So 2 Kobes are 2 of the top 10 most gaining in value basketball cards in the last 30 days. And that makes a ton of freaking sense. Everyone else is an active player. He's the only one that's not an active player. LeBron James is like that Tom Brady status where they're just legends, so their stuff just goes up. Jaylen Brown's been blowing people's minds. So is Nikola Jokic. So is Kelvin Johnson, and honestly Colin Sexton too. So that's performance. It's not just about hype. Performance really pumps up the market and raises value. So that's what I got for you today. All the links in the description. Links for the Market Mover tool. Use code SOCIETY, 20% off. Highly recommend getting that year, and definitely get the full version. Link for the Sports Card Society. It's only $9.99 a month. You get a lot of value there. I'll leave links to some of these cards, the refined searches, in the description also. And you stay classy, San Diego. You're awesome.